It's a Flow Friday Sports Show on Flow FM, and we're going into Oyen, where the president of the Oyen Rams joins me, Dom Leach, our regular Red Cliffs cricket correspondent. Great to be with you again, Dom. How are you?
Good, thanks, Alice. Great to be with you too.
Now, first cab off the rank. How was the weekend off, Dom?
It was good. It was quite relaxing. Didn't do anything of significant note, but it was just good to spend a bit of family time and put the feet up for a couple of days. It was nice. I
guess hard to match it up with the previous weekend that you had off, Dom.
Yeah, that's right. As opposed to being off on holidays, it was still good to have a bit of time at home and like I said, sit back and relax.
All right. Well, give us a bit of a sense of where people are at the moment, because we've had a lot of players, some of the nucleus of that A-grade side missing probably a fortnight now of cricket. So how's everyone feeling getting back into it this weekend? Yeah,
I think feeling positive, feeling keen to get back into cricket. Unfortunately, A-grade, we've been stitched up a little bit with the draw. We've not playing many games here at the start of 2024, but I think training's been good, getting good continuity there, and the B-grade boys take to the park this weekend, so it'll be good to get along and support for those A-grades to get along and support the B-grade boys, and then after a good week of training, and then really looking forward to ripping into the last 4 or 5 weeks of the year after that.
All right, sounds like a plan. Well, let's focus in on the B-grade then. So what are they going to be getting up to tomorrow? How do things look for the B-grade this weekend?
Yeah, so tomorrow we welcome Fire Brigade boys down the highway, so on our home deck, it's a 3v2 matchup, so should be a really good game, nice and tight. Hopefully, good crowd in attendance. Fire Brigade both bat and bowl pretty well. They're a good all-round side, and I suppose that shows why they're second on the ladder. So our boys, certainly turned the season around. A really good win last week against the Tempe lads. It'll stand us in good stead, and I suppose this is the type of game you want to win if you're going to go deep into the year. You've got to beat the other contenders. So the challenge is, going to be laid out for the boys tomorrow.
I just want to focus in on some of those sort of fringe A-grade players who may well now be rusted on A-grade players. But Geordie Blytho, what a season he's had in the twos, sort of getting a run now in the A-grade. Where does it all sit with him? Is he sort of back in the Bs this weekend, or is he now a permanent A's player?
No, well, he won't be able to front up in the Bs this week due to playing in the A's last week and the way the rules stipulate where you can and can't play after the bye. But so he'll miss this week. But I think in Geordie's situation, he's had a fantastic season and he's been an amazing addition to the club. We didn't really know what to expect at first, but he's churned out a heap of runs pre-Christmas and then got his chance in the A-grade and top scored last week. So it's really pleasing to see a new face at the club really kicking goals in that regard.
And what about some of the other fringe players there who are on the cusp of maybe, if it's not this year, next year, getting a serious look in the A's, Dom?
Yeah, I think we've got a lot of depth at the moment in the club, which is great. We've got blokes like Benny Nile, who I think will turn into a superstar himself. He's pretty slippery. He bowls a heavy ball and he can handle the bat as well. So blokes like him, Evan Comrie, he stood up this year, taking on a leadership role as vice captain of the B grade. Still only young. He'd only be 19 or 20 years of age and showing a lot of maturity and contributing well with bat and ball. So the likes of them, Bailey Harker, he's had a breakout year in the B grade, consistently made a few runs. So blokes like that, I think, as the year goes on and into next year, those blokes will be hopefully looking to pinch themselves in an A-grade spot, and once you're in there, you just got to perform well and you keep it.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to get around you, because you'll be obviously back up and running now, and the likes of some of the other veterans there in the A-grade side too. But that's for another day. Let's focus in on some other in-house club matters. Dom, we've got plenty on the social calendar coming up these days. Firstly, why don't we take a look at the trivia night this weekend? They always go off, Tom.
Yeah, they do. last year we had the first trivia night in the Rams history, and it was a cracking night, possibly the best of the year. So I know the secretary, Nick Vine, the stat man, he'll have the trivia man, he'll have all the questions lined up for us tomorrow night, and really looking forward to a good crowd getting along, and people putting their name in and jumping on a team and having a great night. I think last year it was fantastic, and I can't see any reason why to be any different this one.
Nor can I. And the members draw as well. Bring us an update on that, Dom.
Yeah, so the members draw is a bit of a new initiative we've kicked off since the Christmas break. Just a way to give back and say thanks to our members who get along on a Thursday night, support the boys at training and hang around for the team announcements. So what we do is we spin the big wheel, and if you're a playing member or a social member, regardless, your name's on the board, and if you're lucky enough to have it spin your way, you'll receive a free meal voucher or a free drink. So the only kicker is you've got to be there to win it. So we encourage everyone to get along and support, and hopefully someone will be there next week on the Thursday that can claim their prize.
Dinners and drinks on the plays. You don't hear that one too often, do you, Dom? Well, lovely stuff indeed. Good to check in. Not a whole heap to talk about as far as what's happening on the field, but there will be next time we speak to you in a week or so. Dom, all the best on the weekend to your Bees players, and thanks for making some time for us.
Great to be with you. Thanks, Alice.